More than 2,000 jobs are being cut at Canada's internet success story, Shopify, and this comes after a painful round of layoffs less than a year ago. Jeannie Lee is here with more on that. So why wasn't the first round enough, Jeannie?
It's because Shopify overexpanded, was way too ambitious in the early days of the pandemic, in the early year and a half or so after the start of the pandemic, when everybody seemed to be in lockdown and shopping online. And a lot of companies did respond to this by expanding aggressively, and Shopify was one of them. So now it turns out that people have more to do with their lives than to shop online, and that means that a lot of these companies that expanded quickly and aggressively now have to cut back. And so that first round that you mentioned, 10% of the workforce about 10 months ago, that was about 1,000 people. Now the cut goes even deeper by 20% of the remaining workforce. So about 2,000 more people are going. And this is as Shopify goes back to basics. And its essential mission, which was initially to help people sell things online, basically from individuals all the way up to the bigger retail names out there. Setting up a little shop or a big shop, or just other ways to expand the e-commerce business. Now, here is how the CEO put it, that this is one of those times when both right and hard are true at the same time. Any enduring company makes a habit of doing the right thing, even if easy outs present themselves. And that means he could have let people stay, he could have hung on to parts of the business that were losing money, but you sometimes have to make the hard decisions, and that's to ensure the long-term survivability of any company. Now, this layoff is going to be costly. Severance costs alone will add up to as much as $150 million US. And Shopify is also selling off a business that it had put a lot of money into, a lot of energy, a lot of ambition, and that's the logistics business. So that arm did not end up making money. It will now sell that off, and that explains some of this major layoff. On top of that, other people are also going. And so it seems that what the market is thinking here is that this is the right move. It's hard for the people involved, but again, we've seen companies, not make tough decisions early on, soon enough, and that ends up hurting them. And so the stock is up 15% today.